Taking care of our senior parents is hard, especially when their health suddenly declines and we find ourselves in the role of their caretaker. However, this is where slowing down to take care of them and yourself is crucial. So here are 8 tips to help you when you find yourself feeling overwhelmed when caring for your elderly parents. And stay till the end for a bonus tip. Welcome to my channel. If you're feeling overwhelmed and tired and would like tips about simple and healthy living, then spend some time with me. So I have been making a few videos on helping senior parents declutter, what to declutter, and I felt the need to make a video about taking care of ourselves when we are in the midst of struggling to care for our senior parents or a loved one. Whether your need to be a caretaker came gradually or suddenly, this role can be quite challenging. This is where simplifying your own life and practicing slow living can help you. One of the reasons that we simplify our lives is to focus on what matters, and one of the things that matters is the care of our family members. Nothing else will slow you down more than the need to take care of a loved one. When my dad fell and consequently spent the next 2 months in a hospital and skilled nursing facility, I needed to take care of my mom and manage both their health care and financial matters. So it has been almost 10 months since my dad's incident, and both my parents are now in assisted living. So I don't feel so overwhelmed, but it's still challenging emotionally, and there are some behind the scene matters that I need to take care of on a regular basis. And I have learned so much during this time about this whole process and about my parents and about the importance of simplifying and slowing down so that I can take care of my parents and myself. The best advice I received from my friends who had gone through this is to make time for myself and not to neglect my own needs. It's so easy to lose yourself in a situation and spend all your time trying to solve all the problems that can come up that we forget about ourselves, and feeling overwhelmed starts to drain us of our energy. So we have to find the time to care for ourselves, otherwise we will start to see our loved ones as a burden and resent the situation instead of finding the good that this time can bring. So here are 8 tips to take care of yourself when caring for your senior parents. First, keep up with your own health. It is so easy to overlook your own health when the needs of your parent or loved ones are great. But if you don't take care of yourself, you will burn out. So stay active, eat healthy foods, and keep up with your own health appointments. If you have a regular exercise routine, keep it up. If you don't, start something. Find something active that you enjoy. You can take a walk, dance to your favorite tunes, garden, or anything that helps your body stay active. Even short periods of exercise 2 to 3 times a day can be beneficial. When I was taking care of my mom, I kept up with my morning routine. I had to get up 30 minutes earlier, and sometimes my mom would join me. She would just modify the exercise to her own level. And after dinner, my husband and I kept up with our after dinner walk, which took us about 20 minutes, but that short amount of time was much needed for us to talk and be active together. Also, eat well. It's so easy to rely on fast food or convenient ultra-processed foods when you feel that you have no time. I learned to step up on my meal prepping, where I made a batch of food on Sunday afternoons, and I even asked my daughter to prepare some meals for us for a week. These efforts were so helpful. And drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. Tip number 2, prioritize sleep. I'm not gonna lie, this tip was challenging. Without my husband's help, I could not have done this. But we each lost sleep when we took care of both my parents for a 2 to 3 week period when they stayed with us. My dad was a fall hazard, and he didn't want help to get up in the middle of the night, so we ended up getting a bed alarm to alert us if he tried to get up on his own. The alarm did help us get some sleep by taking away the fear of him falling without us knowing. If you can, develop a relaxing bedtime routine to make it easier to fall asleep. If one or both of your parents end up having to live with you, you may need to adjust your sleep schedule to accommodate their needs, but try to go to sleep and get up at the same time each day. Next tip, reduce stress. Do what you can to decrease your stress. Being a caregiver to your parents is very stressful for you and for your parents because there is a role reversal. Now you are the one who needs to be in control, and you may need to tell your parents what to do, such as monitoring what they eat, administering their medication, encouraging them to take a short walk, or taking them to their doctor's appointments and being their health advocate. Plus, you may have your own family to take care of and a job that you need to maintain. I remember barely having any time to myself when my dad's health needs were great. I was either working at my job or at the hospital visiting my dad or at home taking care of my mom. My favorite ways to de-stress were journaling, praying, snuggling with my cats, and spending time in nature for a short walk or to garden. Fourth tip. Make time to relax and don't feel guilty about it. Carve out time each day, even if it's 10 minutes, to do something that helps you relax, such as reading or listening to music or working on a hobby. Then schedule a longer time each week to do something you enjoy that has nothing to do with caregiving that can give you a much needed break. You can take a long walk or visit a friend or watch a movie, anything to recharge. Tip number 5, ask for help. Caring for a parent is too much to do alone. I'm so thankful that my brother and husband are available to help. Even having my adult children spend time with their grandparents helps with the load. If you can, hire an aide, respite care provider, or caregiver to help a few hours a week. We did hire caregivers for a short time so that we could restore some sanity, but this can be quite costly. Your community may offer other free or low-cost resources, such as an adult daycare program or volunteers. I know that we have an aging and independent services through our county that has a wealth of information, so check your community. Speaking of help, if this video is helping you so far, please hit the like button so YouTube can share this video with more people. And let us know in the comments below how you take care of yourself while caring for your loved ones. We can all learn from one another. I have a few more tips for you and a bonus one, so stay till the end. Tip number 6, reach out for support. Talk to a trusted family member or friend, or seek counseling from a mental health professional. Join an online or in-person support group for caregivers. These are people who know what you're going through and may have suggestions or advice. I have a close friend who had gone through my experience, and I was so blessed to have her to talk to and pray with. The time she spent with me was worth more than any therapy session. Tip number 7, set boundaries. We all have our limits, and let others know, including the ones you're caring for. For example, it was difficult for my husband and I to juggle our work schedules to accommodate my parents' needs. I felt that every spare moment was given to taking care of my parents. So instead of spending random times during the week on my parents' health needs and doctor's appointments, I designated 2 days a week to devote to their needs. I would only make doctor's appointments, run their errands, or take care of any of their issues on those days. By blocking out specific days and time each week, I could better manage my own schedule and have time to take care of my work and household. Tip number 8, simplify your life and slow down to enjoy the moments. When my parents needed us the most, I quickly learned what to cut out of my schedule that was not necessary. Some things I missed, such as taking the time to garden, and some things I found I didn't miss, such as shopping for fun. I learned to prioritize. I realized that a lot of my things on my to-do list were not as urgent as I thought, and that tasks could be consolidated when necessary. Now that my parents are in assisted living, I do make a point to visit them at least once a week. And my visit will take up at least half a day, but there's a quote. It's not about the quantity of time we spend with our parents, but the quality of moments we create. On a recent visit, my mom and I took a short walk and then sat on a bench to rest. And while we were resting, my mom shared some stories from her younger years that I heard before, but I think because I wasn't doing housework or taking her to the doctor or rushing for any reason while we were talking, I was able to savor the moment and really enjoy listening to her stories. It made me think of the days where I rushed through our times together and I missed something. But when I slow down and focus on the time with my parents, I know I'm given a chance to create quality moments. And for those of you who made it this far, here's a bonus tip. Give yourself grace. Oftentimes, your role as caregiver happens suddenly because of an unexpected health decline, and we are not prepared to take on that role. You don't have to pretend to be cheerful all the time. Feelings of sadness, frustration, and guilt are normal and understandable. You may feel that you are not doing enough or being the best that you can for your loved one. However, just making yourself available for your loved one is valuable. I really hope that this video helped you. I know that taking care of our elderly parents and loved ones can be quite overwhelming and tiring. It's hard to balance their immediate needs with our own needs and responsibilities. And I know my parents expect me to take care of them, and I do want to, since I know they sacrifice so much for our well-being. However, I'm here to reassure you that you are not selfish for needing a break. So in summary, take care of yourself. Get enough sleep, reduce stress, make time to relax, ask for help, find support, know your limits, simplify your life, and give yourself grace. If you would like future videos on simple living for a healthy life, please subscribe to my channel. If you would like tips on how to help your senior parents declutter, check out this video next. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one, and remember to stay healthy and live simply.